It is said that there once lived a wise man in a small village who always repeated the phrase, "What Allah has withheld from us was greater." One day, this man decided to travel with his son to a distant city that was 2 days away. They loaded their belongings onto the back of a strong donkey and set off on their journey. The road was long and rough, but the man kept reassuring his son with that same phrase. This stirred the son's curiosity, as he didn't fully understand what his father meant. Halfway through the journey, the donkey stumbled over a large rock and fell to the ground, breaking its leg and becoming unable to walk. The son looked at his father with sadness, but the man remained calm and said in a gentle voice, "What Allah has withheld from us was greater." They were forced to carry their belongings on their shoulders and continued their journey on foot. After hours of walking, the father stumbled on another rock and injured his foot, dragging it with difficulty. The son felt tired and exhausted as he saw his father in pain. Yet he carried both his and his father's luggage and continued walking. Despite everything, the man kept repeating his phrase, "What Allah has withheld from us was greater." The next day, while they were resting under the shade of a tree, a snake emerged from between the rocks and bit the son on his foot. The son fell to the ground, writhing in pain, and cried out, "Father, isn't it enough what we've been through? Could there be anything worse than this?" His father approached him, patted him on the shoulder, and said, "Be patient, my son. Allah is more merciful to us than we can imagine, and what He withheld from us was truly greater." After treating his son with whatever traditional remedy he had, they continued their journey with difficulty. After great effort, they finally reached the city they had set out for. But they found it reduced to rubble, as if it had never existed. A devastating earthquake had struck just 1 day earlier, destroying the entire city and everyone in it. The son stood in shock at the sight before him and looked at his father, who said calmly, "You see, my son, had we not gone through what we did, we would have been among those who perished in this city. Our small misfortunes were a veil that protected us from a far greater disaster." The son learned a powerful lesson on that journey: to be content with what Allah has decreed and to trust in His wisdom and mercy. For how many calamities seem evil on the surface, but hide within them great good? The moral. Let this be a principle in our lives, that contentment with Allah's decree brings peace to the heart and relieves anxiety and stress. And let us remember the verse, "But perhaps you hate a thing, and it is good for you. And perhaps you love a thing, and it is bad for you." Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 216.